Well, Drew, in terms of setting the tone, you had to love the first period and the tone, especially that was set by your top line in the first period and throughout the night.
Yeah, I mean, I think we started off where we finished last night. I thought our consistency was much better last night. Guys jumped right into it again. First period was outstanding. Again, our power play, for the first, I guess it was 5 games there, we kind of struggled, but they seem to catch fire here in the last 2 games, so it's nice to see.
When Adam Gaudette is putting pucks in the net at the rate he's putting them in right now, do you, as a coaching staff, are you just trying to stay out of his way and just let him do what he's doing when a guy's on a hot streak like this?
Yes and no, but I mean, credit to him. Like, that line has been good. He's been shooting the puck a lot, but he hasn't given up the defensive side of the game. Like he's working away from the puck, creating those opportunities. A lot of them are coming off forecheck chances. Obviously, the power play made a little bit of adjustment on there, but it seemed to be working out, especially this weekend so far.
Malcolm's a proud veteran goalie, and it had to be kind of ticking him off to not get that first win. What do you think of his performance, especially in the second when he was under more duress?
Yeah, I thought he was outstanding. Our goalies have been really good for us. So, we didn't give them a lot of help there for early on in the season, the first 5 games. So it's nice to see, us playing a little bit better in front of them, more consistent. We're gonna have our breakdowns. Teams are gonna push, and they're making the saves we need them to.
Both Pekka and Walker both had 3-point performances tonight. How do you feel about their leadership right now?
Yeah, they've been outstanding. I mean, that line's been no question our best line this season so far, and that's what I would expect from veteran players. But I like that our guys right now underneath them are starting to chip in with goals. But, that was something that our secondary scoring, that not that we discussed, but was a little bit worrisome over the first 5 games, and it wasn't that we weren't getting the opportunities; they just weren't going in. But our guys are going to the hard areas and they're getting rewarded.
I always find it interesting psychologically for a player when they hit an empty net one night after a lengthy spell without finding the back of the net, what it does for them moving forward. And it felt like for Mac and his entire line tonight, there was a carryover from just him being able to hit an empty net last night, and he adds one on the power play for you tonight. What have you seen from that line in terms of being able to join in offensively a little bit more now?
Well, going back to the empty net, I thought it was a team effort. Laffy was being a good teammate there, missing it, so everybody got their touch on it. So, but they've been really good. Like, I mean, they play with so much energy. Probably, Mac all around has probably been our best player this year. He's played some really good hockey. So, on the offensive side, it's nice to see him get rewarded. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you this last night in Hartford, but how much do you think Z has relied on Malcolm for that advice to improve on his game?
Well, I just think it's a good pairing. Like, going back to my first year with Charlie and Hof, like, having a veteran guy goes a long way for these young goalies. And they're two very positive guys, two very well liked in the room, and they're good working together. And we're very lucky, or have been very lucky over the last 2.5 years now, to have each year have two really good goalies that we can rely on and play at any time.